Hello again, welcome back to Illegally Cited. This is Jesse and I'm back for another iOS accessible game video. Discovered this one not terribly long ago and I've played it off and on a little bit. We are looking at a game called Palabra Cadabra. Palabra Cadabra. Hopefully I said that right. Kind of a spin on abracadabra, of course, but it is a word game. It is a anagrams game, to be more specific. It is totally voiceover accessible, and I like what they've got here. I think there are a few things that they could improve and a few options I would like to see added, and we'll talk about that as we go here, but let's just go right into
Palabra
it.
Cadabra.
I love the way voiceover says it.
Palabra Cadabra. A picture of a wizard is shown. Letters spill out from his hat.
So,
Selected. English.
I didn't
button.
even see that logo. It was just black. There are a few things where I'm glad it supports dark mode. The screenshot that I saw on the App Store showed it with a white background, but it seems to honor your theme that you choose in a modern version of iOS, which is great. But there are a couple places, one in particular, that I definitely think they need to fix for visual users, even low vision users. So basically you're given 60 seconds. They give you a random word, they say it, they spell it, and then you have 60 seconds to type in as many words as you can based on the word that they give you. So, you just try to make words that you can find in that core word. And each time that you get a word right, or you find one, they give you a couple more seconds of time, and it's actually pretty tough. One thing I would love to see added, and they could put this on the main screen here, you only have a 1 minute option. I would honestly like to see, for people who want a little bit more time, or just, maybe get a bigger word or something, I would like to see a few options. I would like to see maybe a 1 minute, 2 minute, 5 minute option, and then maybe a mode. Trying to think of the right word. I'm trying to think of a short word. Like 1 minute, 2 minute, 5 minute, and then no limit. So you could just go in and maybe you just wanted to do a relaxing anagram puzzle. Give me a random word, or even let me make my own word and see how many words I can make from it. It'll look at the word and generate its results. Those are things that I would like to see, because there are times where I like the kind of rush of trying to figure out the puzzle quickly, but then there are nights where maybe I just want to think of as many words as I can without a time limit and just see how many I can get, because that can be just as tricky of a challenge as doing something with a time limit. So, main screen.
Welcome to Palabra Cadabra. Your highest score is 112.
Okay, that's my highest score so far.
Erase score button.
I can erase the score.
Selected. English button. Spanish button. Catalan button. 3 of 3.
Okay, so I have 3 languages I can choose from. I just stay on English because I don't know any other languages.
Play game but help button.
And then help just gives you a little quick blurb on how to play basically everything that I just told you. It just tells you there. But there is some black space above and below that, so they could shift some of that information up, and then like I said, they could put those time options there, or like a 1 minute, 2 minute, 5 minute, and free play, or no limit. And if you're doing, like I said, if you're doing a no limit game, maybe you could have an option to enter your own word in. So enough talk about the game. Let's play it and let's see how horrible I do. My mind is rather shot, so who knows how badly I'll play.
Play game button. Play game.
Play. Here's the part where they definitely need a little visual fix. Because on the top...
0 seconds.
0 seconds.
0 points.
0 points. Those are there. Those are fine. They're small, but they're there visually.
Text field. Double tap to edit.
Now that text field is black on black. I didn't know where that text field was. The only way that I could figure that out, even with my vision, was to have voiceover on and flick.
Press the text field to start.
I don't see...
Spacebar to submit words.
I see that
Text
text there.
field. Press the text field to
Press
start.
the text field to
Spacebar to
start.
submit words.
But I was assuming that the text field would be below. But that's actually where your results that your successes, your words will show up. So they need to really make that text field, if not white, they need to make it a different color so that if someone is playing this visually, because you can do that if you want to, sighted and blind players can play this together, or, that edit field needs to be editable. So I'm going to shut up and I'll talk to you after this game is over, and we're just going to think through a puzzle. I'll show you how it works.
Text field. Double tap to edit. Text field is editing. Ethernet. E for Echo.
Oh.
T for Toronto. H for Hungary. E for Echo. R for Rome. N for November. E for Echo. T for Toronto.
Okay.
N. E. Y. T. Space. Net. 7 for net.
Okay. The.
T. H. E. Space. B. 7 for the.
Then.
T. H. E. N. Space. That. 16 for then.
Ethernet. I think.
E. I. Y. T. H. E. R. Either. You can only use letters that are in the original.
Okay, I thought there was another E in there. Never mind. Okay. Crap, a waste of time. Ethernet. Oh, I'm panicking because I'm on camera. Ethernet. E. Crap. I did then. I feel like I'm on a game show and failing miserably. Well, I'll say this
button.
much. See, now you got to hear the sign. You heard the kind of music pick up in tone. You heard the little ticks, and then you heard the beeps for the last few seconds, about 5 seconds or so. I'll just say that I wanted you to hear that, so I didn't make any other noises. That's it. It wasn't that I was terrible and couldn't think on the spot. So that was a crappy. I thought I would have done better than that. But I did get a few words, and I added to the time limit by a few seconds. And you get this music when you're done.
You didn't manage to get more points than your previous high score. Your score was 30.
So your score was 30. And a lot of the luck, what I found so far, it depends on the word that they give you. Because there's been ones where I've gotten like 4 or 5 letter words, and literally there's nothing much you can do. You might have 2 words tops, so there's no way that you can get a higher score. Another thing that I would like to almost see here, because it would help you get better at the game and you would maybe learn more words, since it knows what words are available in the core word, show the score, but then show a list of words that you didn't get. Or on the left-hand side, you could have the words that you got. On the right-hand side, you could have the words that you didn't get. So then you go, oh, I didn't think of that word. Because I've played similar anagram games before on different platforms, and a lot of them will do that. They'll show your results, and then they'll show you the words that you did not get. And that can be just as helpful, because then your mind opens up to thinking of more words. So that's another thing that I would kind of like to see.
Close button.
All right, let's close.
Close.
And then we're just brought
Welcome
back to
Palabra
the main
Cadabra.
menu again. Another thing that they could do, they could have, even for a local high score, they could do like a top 10 or top 5, top 10, and they could show your highest scores if they tied it into any sort of, like, maybe not real-time multiplayer, but if they used Game Center or something, and you could add and compare it to your friends list. So like, oh, here's my top high scores, and then you could kind of fight for a high score against all your friends. That could be something that they could add. So again, I like the core that they're starting with here. I like it. I just think there's a few things that they could add to really make it even like more addictive, and then fixing that edit field bug. Before I play another game, I also want to mention this game does work with Bluetooth keyboards, and I have not tried it with a Braille display, but you're supposed to be able to do it with a Braille display as well. So that's also really nice, because then I can type on a Bluetooth keyboard a heck of a lot faster than I can on the on-screen keyboard. So as long as I can think of words, I can keep typing them. And I don't know if this is a voiceover bug or a game issue, but I find when I've tried it with the keyboard, sometimes it was faster, but sometimes it seemed like the words that I would type wouldn't always register. And I really don't know why. And I've tried it, a few times. So just some notes there, some good and bad and, potential issues you might encounter. Let's play another game or two.
Play game button. Play game.
Hopefully I redeem myself and do fairly well.
The word is.
All right.
Press the text field. Text field. Double tap to edit.
Let's do it.
The word is surveillance. S for
God.
snap. U for university. R for Rome. V for Volvo. E for echo. I for India. L for London. L for London. A for Alabama. N for November. C for Charlie. E for echo.
Oh God.
A. L. 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 All. 7 for all.
Okay, all. Yeah, there's an E in there.
S. U. U. R. R. V. V. E. E. Space. Sir, this word does not exist.
Oh, duh. No, okay, I was thinking of something else. I think I can do
S. E. E. V. V. E. E. N. N. Space 7. 34-7.
Okay. 7. Surveillance.
V. V. A. A. N. N.
Give me some
Space
time.
7 for Van.
Van. Okay.
V. V. A. A. N. N. E. E. Space Van. 16 for Van. V. V. A. A. N. N. S. S. Space 16 for Vens. V. V. A. A. N. N. E. E. S. S. Van. 30 for Vanes.
Yes.
Y. Y. E. E. S. S. Yes. You can only use letters that are in the original word.
What? Why was in there? I thought, oh, what am I doing? Crap. Yen?
Y.
Like
Y. E. E. N. No,
I didn't get it in time. That happens so much. I'm in the middle of a word and then it times out. I mean, 1 minute I get the rush, but again, especially for a big word like that, I would love to have even 2 or 5 minutes. And that would be a word where I could sit there and, I would imagine surveillance probably has a good number of words that I could make out of that. And having a endless or a no time limit mode would be really nice. So I would love to see them add some different time limits, longer time limit options, and a no limit option.
Close.
How did I do?
You didn't manage to get more points than your previous high score. Your score was 106.
Oh, so close. What was I, like 112 before? I think
Close
that's my high
button.
score. Let me look.
Close. Your highest score is 112.
Oh, 6 points off, man. If I could have got one more word, I probably might have had it, especially if I would have used like a rare letter. Because the other thing I don't know is what each letter is, like if letters are worth different things, or like the length of the word I know has to deal with how many points. It might be interesting to sort of, well, I guess knowing the whole scoring thing might be a little bit complex, but let's do one more game.
Play game button. Play
and
game.
then we'll wrap it up.
Press the text field to text field. Double tap to the word is fought. F for France. O for Oscar. U for university. G for golf. H for Hungary. T for Toronto.
Okay. Is ought a word? Like, or is that A-U?
O. U. U. F. Foxtrot. D. F. G. G. H. H. T. T. Ought. 10 for ought.
Okay, good. Fog.
F. F. O. O. G. G. Fog. 3 for fog.
T-O.
T. T. O.
Is that too
O.
short?
2-3-4-2.
Okay. Hot.
H-O-O-T-T. Space hot. 7 for hot.
Out.
O-U-U-T-T. Space out. 7 for out.
I don't think that's a word.
G-O-O-U-U-T-T. Gout. 16
Oh,
for
well,
gout.
it was spelled that way. Huzzah. Okay, that's about as good as we're going to get. Honestly, I did way better on that than I thought I would, because that was a short word. Thought. There's not that many letters to work with, and I was thinking, God, I'm lucky if I'm going to get... What words are there? I could only think of like 2 to start with, and then as I went, I'm like, oh, okay, and I got... See, again, they don't show me the words I got. I would really like to know, see a list of the words, just so I could kind of soak it in and, you know, boost the old vocabulary a little bit, and spelling. See the words I got, see the words I didn't. What do we get for points?
You didn't manage to get more points than your previous high score. Your score was 46.
You know, I mean, for the short word, I really couldn't make any large words, so there's not much I could really do with that. But for what I did,
Closing word game folder. Games.
I did about as well as I thought I could for that length of a word. But there you go. That is Palabra Cadabra, if I said that right. Fun game. I do enjoy it. They've got a great framework. I like what they're doing. I even like the kind of interactive music and the sound effects, you know, as things get a little bit more tense, and the more words you get, or the closer to the time limit you reach. I like the way that they do that. But there is definitely room for updates. You know, I think they could make it even better. I'm not dissing the game at all. I think it's a great start. And I hope they are able to continue to add features, fix that text edit box bug or visual issue, and just keep supporting the app, because they've got a nice start. So hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like it if you did. Follow me on Twitter at BGFH79, twitch.tv/illegally-cited, illegally-cited.com, and right here on YouTube. So until next time, I'll chat with you guys again later.